Alright, hey, what's up everyone? In this video I will be teaching you how to do the Cissor 90s. These are 90s that I created. The idea of these 90s are, it's like the scissor jump, this jump, but I recall that it was called the scissor jump by Salty, this really great YouTuber. But basically it's like doing the scissor jump, but instead of that it's like doing this, like landing on that, but it's way easier to learn than actually doing, like landing on a ramp here. So what this the way that you do this is you gotta learn how to do this first. This is like a very basic strategy that you can do, that is okay, whoops, it's a really basic strategy that allows you to do a lot of stuff, but if you want I can make a video on that later, but that's not what it's about. You gotta learn how to do that, because after you do this, what comes next is hard. You gotta flick up, similar to a strategy I showed on a video before, that it's like that you flick up like that, like such. It's pretty similar to that, but it's just to the side. Whoops, to the side. You just gotta, whoops, I ran out of mouse space, hold on. Yeah, it's pretty simple. This can be really helpful with when people ramp over you, because you can boom and do 390s and then you have high ground on them. You can do it when somebody cones you. You can just do that, or when you're double ramping up, you can either do this, where you place a ramp over you and then you go like this. The reason this is good to this is a really good strategy is because there's not many people using it right now at the moment. That way you will be able to do that, like in the time span that you're here. Like the chances are that this player won't even realize that you've how do you call it? The player won't even realize that you've jumped to the side, because first of all they can't see you here, and they think that you're gonna continue ramping up. So what they're gonna do is this, and you're gonna be here, and then you can catch them off guard. This is better than the Marto's side 90s, because here you don't lose momentum when you do this, and you're already like a layer higher than when you're doing. If you see, you start like when you do the first jump, you're here, and when you do the first jump, you're actually on my strategy, you're here, and then you can do 2 more from there. So you can be even 2 layers higher than the Marto's side jump. Okay, so while editing back on this video, I realized that you can actually counter the Marto's 90s a lot easier than actually my strategy, which is just destroying this wall right here, which kind of makes the whole strategy useless after you destroy it. So that's why my 90s are a lot easier, because it's really hard to destroy whatever you need to destroy, and by the time that you've the opponent has destroyed your whatever they need to destroy, you've already connected or already hit them, and it's a lot better than actually using Marto's strat. There's not really much else about this. It took me about a few 30 minutes to learn. I actually I was just messing on Playground and this occurred to me, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the side 90s.
I know what you fantasize about. I know what you